What is up, YouTube? Today I'm teaching you guys how to pull the chair in NBA 2K20. This is an effective move to use against post scorers, any kind of big man, especially when you're on your guard. But you can use it if you're on a big man as well, if another big is backing you down. Now, real quick, you see we're going up against a paint beast. Not the best, he's pretty low overall, but he does do the trick. He just backs me down the full time, all that, yada, yada. So real quick, if you guys haven't, if you have no idea how to pull the chair, go to the 2KU and actually practice. You can go into the settings and it'll show you exactly how to do the move. I want to focus more of this video on, how to, when you should do it and how to really use it effectively. Not so much just teaching you guys how to do it. If you don't know, when somebody's backing you down, all you do is flick your right joystick toward the hoop away from them. So he's backing me down on a straight line right here. I would just flick my right stick directly towards the hoop and it would do the pull the chair. Now let's get into it. So the best time to do this move is basically when they go LT immediately, because if they don't go in LT and they're just dribbling and you have Hall of Fame clamps or even have gold or silver clamps, you can run into them and actually make them pick up the ball, and then at that point they have to take a terrible shot. That is truly, you see, flops right there. I shoot a wide open midi and miss it. Terrible by me. Should have went in for the dunk. But making the pick up the ball is truly the most effective way, because pulling the chair can fail. It can make it where you just fall out of the way and they get a free layup. If you're just going to pick up the ball, that's really, one of the best ways to do it. But if they're going to LT immediately, then it's really, really hard to actually do that. You actually don't get much of a chance to. Another effective way to stop bigs is if you're a defensive build and you have pickpocket, not to just spam, get 5 fouls really quick, but if they're doing a post spin, if they're, actually doing any kind of move where it's switching hands to actually reach at a good time and hopefully get a poke, a lot of the time, especially in the post spins, it'll actually bounce off their leg and it'll be out on them and you'll get the ball. Those are really great moves. At the end of the day, the pickpocket, it's kind of iffy. The clamps, it's pretty effective if they're not in LT. But you see here, this man is LT and at the 3-point line. I see it's 4 to 6. He's doing a little bit of post spin. I was looking for the post right there. And you see, this dude's not the highest overall. Exactly why I chose this gameplay. This guy's not the highest overall, and he's not the highest rep. But look, just because he's so much taller than me, even though my build has, defensive badges, Hall of Fame defensive badges, and I have high strength, he's still able to just body me. And it's really crazy, 2K. I don't know. It is what it is. He's 7'3", I'm 6'5". He's gonna punish me for it. He's letting me know. You see, he's starting to get his groove right there. I decided to take a reach right there. I'm not trying to, just keep letting him get easy layups. And you can tell it's almost like he has back down Punisher on Hall of Fame, even though he's only a 71 overall. That badge really works. You usually don't have a chance if they don't have that badge, but if they do have that badge, you're getting pushed in the paint, and there's nothing you can do about it. You see, he's post spinning right there. I pulled the chair right there. That's one of the things. Right as he was about to get that big shoulder animation, I pulled the chair. It did not make him drop the ball. It basically gave him a free layup. It knocked me out of the way. That is why I'm saying, you see, I do it right there one more time, and this time it actually gives me the good animation, and I'm able to get the ball back. Sometimes it's going to give you that animation where you just fall out of their way and they get an easy layup, and there's nothing you can do about it. The best way to do it is, you guys know when they're backing you down, and it gives you that big push, like they have back down Punisher Hall of Fame, and you just get whooshed out of the way. That's the best time to time it. And it's usually effective, it's more effective like that. If you're just trying to pull the chair when they're not getting that big animation, a lot of the times it's just going to give them a free layup. Yeah, I mean, this is a very effective move. I know a lot of people, when they're playing bigs, they will never ever pull the chair. It's crazy. They just, they say they don't know how to do it. This is a move you want to have in your repertoire, Like someone like me, I don't rely on pulling the chair. This build especially, my two-way tempo pusher, I got Hall of Fame defensive badges. I rely on my clamps to make him pick up the ball if it's there, if the opportunity. My second thing is, I always look for the pickpockets. And then after that, if that's not working, and then I start pulling the chair, hopefully it gives me a good animation to get the ball like it did there. You see here, now that I got the ball after pulling the chair, it's over. He's not going to be able to stop me. Another thing you guys can do, I know a lot of guards don't have the most defensive badges, but if you know you're going to be playing bigs, especially in a 1v1 situation, if you could put on pogo stick, that badge helps a ton. And if you're a big, you need to have that on, because you can't just hands up on a layup if they're so much taller than you, if they're right by the basket, because they're going to make it. You have to jump. So if you're jumping and they're pump faking and they're trying to, get you to jump, the only chance you're going to have is, is basically you gotta just jump a billion times and hopefully you get a lucky block, a lucky contest. That's gonna do it. You see, let's get this guy out of here. Let me know if this helped. Like I said, I'm not trying to I'm not trying to really just show you guys exactly how to do it because it's really easy to do. You just push the joystick towards the hoop when they're backing you down. You can go to 2KU and you can actually practice that. You know, if you practice that for a good 15-20 minutes, you'll be able to do it anytime. But the thing is, you want to be able to do it at the right time, and you want to be able to use it effectively. You don't want to just rely on it. I'm just giving you guys another gameplay just because I had a bunch of them stacked up. You know, a lot of people like seeing me on my two-way tempo pusher get some, you know, some nice cook sessions. You see here, let me hit the dents. Yeah, but let me know if this video helped you. Let me know if you guys actually use the pulling a chair effectively. You know, if you do, if you play Ante Up. You know, that's the thing with Ante Up. It is tough. I played the Ante Up with my guard, you know, plenty of games. I played on a big plenty of games. Those post scorers, it's like they don't even know what happened. You see here, he's sagging on me. He's just gonna let me take a wide open shot. I'm thinking about it. I had a cold spot right there, and I miss, of course. But it's like bigs. A lot of the bigs on the 1v1 court, it's like they don't know what. It's like they don't know what happened when I pulled the chair. They'll invite me to a party. You know, they'll be like, "How did you do that? You know, how did you do that so effectively?" And it's just crazy because, you know, why aren't people pulling the chair on these bigs? You know, I'm going up against the interior force. I see he's got back down, you know, Hall of Fame back down Punisher. He's got standing dunk high, post hook high. I would be thinking everyone would be pulling the chair, you know, all the time on him. And he says no one ever does. So definitely add that to your repertoire. You know, make sure, you know, in 2K, you want to know all the moves possible. The more moves you know, the more effective player you're going to be. You don't have to use moves all the time. Like, you know, there's hop jumps, spin jumps, you know, step backs, all these different things that you're not going to use every time. Like, I love doing spin jumpers. I love doing step back jumpers. You know, all those things are a blast, but I know I'm not going to do a spin jumper every single shot because it's not the highest efficiency shot. You see here, I take the corner three. I'm missing, I'm bricking, it's not looking too hot. I said I was going to show off my two-way tempo pusher scoring ability, and I am failing, you guys, but I got a little, you know, nice fade right there, make it look good. I'm rocking Rebound Chaser Gold in this 1v1 again. I did, as I get the contact dunk. But yeah, I was rocking Rebound Chaser Gold on my guard. I get 20 badges, 20 defensive badges on this build. I'm definitely going to make a video on, you know, why you guys should rock a high Rebound Chaser on a guard. Especially, like, with this, I have such a high rebound, it matches well with it. You see Rebound Chaser right there. Yeah, I'll tell you guys a little secret. I'll put this in the video. If you guys are still here, drop a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. But the more you have Rebound Chaser on, you can basically chase the rebound immediately after you shoot, as I green the shot right there. But let me try to stay on topic. You know, it was gonna be a pretty short video, so I'm pretty sure everyone that was just watching for the pulling the chair tutorial is already gone. But yeah, I mean, you could use it on guards. Yeah, I mean, I've played guards that were actually, like, backing me down and I pulled the chair and they couldn't believe it. Another thing you could do, actually, let me tell you the last tip and trick before this gameplay ends. If you hold B and, you know, you try to, like, basically set a screen on defense, he'll actually run into you sometimes, as I airball that right there. He'll run into you and drop the ball. It kind of looks like a, pull the chair animation. I'm sure you guys have seen it. But same thing with pulling the chair. It doesn't always work. Sometimes it gives them a free layup. And the main thing you're trying to avoid is, you know, them getting easy layups and getting takeover. So use this when it makes sense. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I am out.